Hi, everybody. Um, this is episode 9 of Eva's Updates. And the first thing that you can probably tell is that I am not wearing oxygen. This is not because I don't need it, but I am finding that I like to take little breaks from it. Kind of reminds me of what it's like to be free from it without my leash. Because it does get really old to just constantly be tethered to something, and to always have to be conscious of where you're dragging it through, like in the house, or in the car. It's nice not to be able to, or not to have to carry a large tank everywhere, because the small tanks really don't do much for me. They last me about 26 minutes, I think it is, for the amount of oxygen I need. So that's pretty much me walking down to the corner, which is 4 houses down, and then back. So, yeah. Again, there's another thing you might notice, and that is my new hairdo. So I decided to channel Annie Lennox, but I just wanted something that was easy, that was kind of like a carefree do, and this is literally how short my hair is. So, yeah, I don't know, I like it. I went to a salon and I had it done special by this guy named Lonnie. He's really cool. He's a really good stylist. And then I was going to go back and bleach it there, except for I decided that I have been bleaching my own hair for God knows how long. Why should I pay somebody else to do something that I can do myself? So I decided to do it at home. And normally I would use toner afterwards to get out the brassiness, but I kind of liked it, so I kept it. So it's not really a solid white. It's got a little bit like tones of gold in it. So let's see what else. Talking so much, I'm going to end up needing oxygen anyways. Mark and I decided to go to Mount Tam today, and so I posted some pictures from there. We took Luna with, and he was able to hike up to the lookout. I wasn't. I had to stay in the car. I get motion sickness really bad, and I ended up throwing up while he was out hiking with Luna, but I'm kind of used to that. Gosh, my oxygen in my brain is just not there. I can't even formulate full sentences, it seems. As far as everything else is, I had my liver consultation, or consultation with the liver team, the liver doctor, hepatologist at UCSF, and we are going to end up doing an ultrasound and a liver biopsy. And I was so afraid of hearing that I needed to do a biopsy, but the way that they had normally done it in the past was they would actually take a very large needle and go through your rib cage, like between your ribs, to access your liver. And that, just the mere thought of that just freaked me out, and it's really, really painful. So I was not wanting to hear that, and he said, no, what we do now is we can go in through the jugular vein. And they go in through that, and then they access this superior vena cava, and then they go down, and then they poke out into the liver. So I said, the only way you're going to be able to go through my jugular is if you damn near knock me the fuck out, because I had to have heart cath, and we couldn't do it because I was having such a bad panic attack. I was heaving so much I couldn't stop heaving, and they were just like, you need to stop. We have a needle in you. You're going to puncture your lung. But that ended up not happening, and the heart cath ended up not happening. And the doctor decided that we could just do the ultrasound for the heart as well. So I found out anyways, for the liver biopsy, they'll end up giving me a a nice cocktail of Versed and fentanyl, which will pretty much make me not feel much of anything, but I'll still be conscious enough to hear and respond to commands. So, God, the things they can do with medication now, I mean, anesthesia, it's just insane. This is the same cocktail of meds that I had for my embolization, so I'm accustomed to it, and still kind of nervous about it, though. You know, it was a very traumatic experience. The first time I ever had a heart cath, you know, some 13, 14 years ago, and then this last one a few months ago was really traumatic as well. So, haven't been doing much. I've been trying to do my crochet stuff, and it's like it waxes and wanes, you know, and sometimes I'll get to doing something and I'll think that I'm doing it right, and I can never get it to turn out the way it looks in the pictures, you know, and I can never get it to be completed the way it's supposed to be, even though I'm doing everything it says. So, and I mean, sometimes on these patterns, I feel like they're sabotaging them by leaving something out, you know, just so that you can't make the perfect garment like they do, you know, like, I don't know. Probably not. It's probably just me misreading or being stupid or something, but, so I just, excuse me. Today's been really, really tiring. I should put this oxygen on because I can't focus. Not that this will instantly help me focus, but something better. I just wanted to be on here for a little while once, you know, without it, because it's been so long since anybody's seen me without it. Yeah, Mark is doing okay. It's gotten really, what's the word? Our lifestyle is kind of tedious, you know, where things are the same a lot, you know, and they kind of have to be at this stage because there's not much that I can do. And he has a lot of responsibility that is normally set for 2 people, and he has to do the responsibilities of 2 people, you know, at least 1.5, because I can only do so much, you know. And that's why I said in my last blog that Amazon Prime is wonderful. I order everything online, so Luna is doing okay. I completely shaved her, and that was a nightmare. Oh my God. I had her in the kitchen sink, and I had bought a specific clippers, you know, just for her, and it was just insane. I didn't realize how, I mean, if you don't have a harness to hold that animal in place, like, it's just all over the damn place. I swear to God, there is dog fur or hair in my spider cage. I don't even know how. I don't even know. It was just, oh man, I'm sure it was just as traumatic for her as well. But got most of it off, though. She was just getting, I mean, her hair gets so nappy, like, right away. It's weird. And she has now hit puberty. So we don't have her. She's not spayed. So she could technically get pregnant and have puppies, but she's not really around. I mean, she's here with me all day long, you know, and the rare occasion that Mark and I go out and we take her with. So we've been trying to get out more. That's really good for our mental health, you know. So I've been focusing a lot. I spoke to my, what is she, social worker at the hospital and at UCSF, and she said that they want to maybe present my case to the lung transplant board again. So I have been getting all of my ducks in a row. Damn computer. Been getting all my ducks in a row and trying to get everything lined up that needs to be taken care of beforehand, like all my dental stuff and my psychological stuff. Just all these little kind of like loose end type things, that you need to have all wrapped up before you can be listed with them. So I'm pretty positive. I'm really positive about this with them. And I think after the liver biopsy, we're going to figure out whether I need a liver or not, is the question. Because Stanford was, when they listed me, they were actually going by my numbers. Your liver numbers are like bilirubin levels, that kind of stuff. Mine were elevated, but I was also hospitalized and on IV antibiotics for a long time, which can elevate your liver numbers. And excuse me. So they never actually did a biopsy, and we did an ultrasound, I believe it was, and a CAT scan or a CT scan, and they saw some scarring and whatnot, but it wasn't really a conclusive thing. So they just felt like I wouldn't, with the amount of medication I have to be on post-transplant, that it would be better for me to just get the liver now. So UCSF wants to make absolutely sure, which is fine by me, and I trust whatever decision that they're going to make. Should I need a liver post-transplant eventually? Maybe not right away, but maybe eventually, then that will be something I will have to deal with as it comes. We'll cross that bridge later when it comes. So I'm going to start to ramble now. Yeah. I don't know what else to say anymore right now, so I'm going to let you guys go. It's already been 12 minutes of this blah, blah, blah. All right, so I love all of you, and I'm sorry that this has taken so long to get there. I'm going to try to be better about more updates and whatnot. So I'm hanging in there, still here, with my funky fucking hair and my stupid oxygen hose, my life partner. But I love all of you, and thank you for reading and viewing my blogs and whatnot, and being a wonderful online support for me, because it's really appreciated and it's really needed. So even though I don't comment all the time, I do see them. So thank you, everybody.